Today I want to tell you how to properly disassemble and assemble a 4-jaw chuck for a wood lathe. My chuck is a TSB chuck, although many Chinese chucks of the same type, different manufacturers, the principle is the same. Why did I take it apart? I disassembled it in order to cut a different thread. I have enough lathe made by lathe liftmash. lathe liftmash is a wonderful company. Never any support, no feedback, you will never get from them. Do not even try. Therefore, if there is an opportunity not to contact with this office, it is better to buy any lathe made in China. I bought lathe liftmash. Well, at least because I got it at a very ridiculous price. The machine itself is more or less the same. Of course, it can and should be modernized to bring it up to the mark. So I bought a chuck. The threads in this chuck were 18 M18 by 2.5. The lathe liftmash STD-1 lathe has an M20 by 2.5 thread for the chuck. And in order to cut the thread, I had to disassemble the purchased chuck and give it to the turner. The threads were safely cut for me. I assembled it. I assembled it not quite right at first. I've got the chuck disassembled now, to take it apart and reassemble it on the same principle, just in reverse order. In order to disassemble the cartridge, you need to remove the locking ring, unscrew the pin. I'm unscrewing it now. I have already removed the ring beforehand. It was right here. I used a tool like this to remove it. I bought the tool offline, just in a construction store. Next, we remove the back piece and pull out the cams. One fell off. No big deal. The cams just pull out. And here's the part that I gave to the turner. We can see now. The threads are cut. We can reassemble it in reverse order. How do you put it back together? So we look at the place for the cam, opposite to which there is a hole for the pin. There's the cam guide seat, for which there's a hole for the pin. Here's the pin itself on my screwdriver, and the cams have numbers on them. They're numbered: 3rd, 1st, 2nd, and 4th. The place for the cam, the 4th cam has a special cut in it. And in the place where we have a pin, the 4th cam is inserted. Then they are assembled in order. Counterclockwise: 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and the 1st. You don't have to align them all at once. You can leave them just as long as they fit, more or less somehow. Then they'll be even. We've put them in more or less. We've aligned them. Then we put the part from the back in place and twist it. We twist it for a long time, in one direction in the second, until it gets in contact with the cams. It can't go wrong. If the cams don't move, everything stands straight, everything should hit. All the cams have hit the cams. They're sliding evenly, and all that's left is to lock the back piece with a retaining ring. Again, my retaining ring tool. It helped me out a lot. It's also snapped into place, and now all that's left to do is screw the pin into place. The pin is screwed in all the way. It won't go all the way through. It's screwed in all the way, and the chuck is complete. As you can see, everything works perfectly. The cams are sliding, they're sliding. Everything is even and clear. And that's the end of it. If anyone was interested, please like, subscribe. You can comment. And it's all going to be very interesting. Have a good day.